And get you in there. Okay. That'll get you even bigger. Quite the turn. Quite the turn. What up, Council? I'm the Underdog, and welcome back, baby. What are we doing today? We got some sweet Izzet artifact aggro centered around this new card, Fizik, Etherium Mechanic. This card's colorless 3. It's a 2/3 with vigilance, and most importantly, it's got Steel Overseer stats. Tap it to put a +1/+1 counter on each artifact, creature, and/or vehicle you control. And then a little card draw, remove 2 +1/+1 counters from among artifacts you control to draw a card. So we were kicking around this kind of Izzet artifact aggro with Pinnacle Emissary in the Discord like a month or so ago in Edge of Eternity Standard. And we just couldn't quite make it work. So I decided to revisit it. And it felt pretty good with Fizik. So let's get into it. So this card is great, but it's a removal magnet. So what you got to do is you pair it with Dowsing Device. It gives it haste. So then, you know, at that point, you've already got some like little artifact dorks running around. You play, excuse me, you play the Dowsing Device, slam this, give it haste, you swing in, and then tap it to put a +1/+1 counter on each artifact. So you're getting value immediately on entering the battlefield. And then, you know, we got things like Pinnacle Emissary, so we can spew out a ton of artifacts, go wide, and then grow the dorks. We got Memory Guardian in here. We got some affinity, more affinity. And then you're going to see in the deck, I swapped out. I tried to make Murata Neuron Hacker. You'll see in some of the games. But I found that it just wasn't that good. So I decided to replace it with Enduring Curiosity. Give us more card draw. So if we can't get the job done quickly, we can draw a ton of cards off all our little dorks getting in, you know, refill and then do it all over again. Other than that, we got like, you know, Spyglass Siren, spits out an artifact, Synthesizer Labship, Clockwork Percussionist, the Emissary Escort. So this card is pretty spicy with the Dowsing Device. So you can give it haste, and then let's say you have like an emissary, or sorry, like a guardian in. It'll have 5 power, comes in immediately as haste with the Dowsing Device. You can also, if you have this crewed up, then you can give it base power and toughness 2/2, so it gets even bigger. This card's kind of a sleeper, it kind of does a lot. And then we got Oaken Siren, which it's kind of just a mana dork, but you know, with Dowsing Device it has haste, so you can tap it immediately on ETB, and then a really low land count. So kind of a short one today. I didn't have a bunch of time to record, but without further ado, let's jump into the games and see how the artifact aggro does on the battlefield. Peace. Okay, turn 1 we jam the Percussionist. Interesting. All right, we drop the dagger. Okay, opponent's just ramping. Okay, I think it's gotta be Fizik. Activate. Okay, we can have a pretty good turn next turn. Actually, we might be able to hit for lethal. What do you got? 1 speed. Excuse me. Yeah, I think it actually is lethal next turn because we can drop the Escort, the Guardian. Bam. And then bam. Okay, so they block Percussionist. Okay. Got him. Got his ass. Alright, we got him to 3. I mean, I don't see what they do from here to get out of it, but I mean, it's kind of some budget Izzet artifacts. Just crushing. Yeah, I ain't gonna get you there, pal. Just get it all out there. I mean, we can get the extra points by pumping this up, but just to send a message. GG, nerd. Hell yeah. Okay, up against a Boros gamer. Let's get the Siren down. Because next turn we can crack the map and play the Percussionist, try and get the land. Nah, we need their land. This Escort not looking great just yet. Okay, we jam for 3. What's Mad Titan up to? Gotta be some sort of like control deck. A Hellkite. Okay, give us a land, give us a land. We hit the land huge. Yeah, I think it's just you. It's just Fizik. Okay, jam for 2 more. Let's see if the Fizik survives. Hello. Okay, so we could go Emissary. No, you're legendary, so we can't cast another one. So no, I think it's just double Emissary Escort. Okay, we jam, so they'll probably double block, but I think that's fine. Because we'll get the 1/1 counters over here. It gets smaller. I think it's worth it. Okay. Nice. So if they get rid of Fizik, the Emissary Escort's power goes down. Okay, next turn, Hellkite's coming down. Okay, I think it's just you. In case they kill Fizik at instant speed, the Escort's power. Okay, next, so if they double spell, I feel like we should hold back a blocker. So that's basically 5 points of damage in the air. 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, let's get in first. By playing this post-combat, we're missing a trigger. Or we're missing a counter. I think we don't commit more to the board, right? Could they have a sweeper? Alright, I guess we just wait. I mean... Okay, so that's what they were doing. They got a double spell. You know it's coming. So we can't take the counter off that. All right, let's go 1, 1. Or I guess we'll wait. So they're just gonna chump, so I think we can take some of the power off these. Let's do it again. Okay, huge. Cast you outright. And the siren. Okay, going wide. Full send. They got something, unless they're holding on full control. It's probably just a removal spell. Pump up the dork so we can get 2 more points in. I mean, if they board wipe... if they board wipe, we cry. What else you got, Mad Titan? Come on. Come on. Okay, just a Hellkite. Should be GG. Should be GG. Sure. GG. Easy one. Okay, we get out the lab ship. Up against a VV deck. Okay, I think it's just the Dowsing Device. Next turn we play the Escort. And then I think crew up the Labship. Okay, if we get a land, we can really pop off next turn. Because this will turn into a land. It's kind of, I guess, kind of confusing or convoluted, some of the lines in here with the device. Oof, spooky. Very spooky. Okay, we do get a land. We'll give this a counter, or we'll turn it on. Now let's like I guess this one. Okay, and then turn you on a little bit, get you in there, and get you in there. Okay. That'll get you even bigger. Quite the turn. Quite the turn. Okay, down to 3. Can they deal 18 damage to us? I guess we'll see. You never know against Vivi. I don't think so. I mean, they got like a million things they have to bounce. Yep, and they just scoop. Dude, that was sick. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go turn 1 Murata. Hand is looking pretty lackluster. Okay, swinging with the Percussionist. This is not looking great. Nothing from the Simic player. Murata not doing a whole lot. Okay, so they're on Sultai. Is it just Sultai control, maybe? Hard to say. Okay, so I think we hold, we swing in with the Percussionist, and then we hold at instant speed, we bring in Fizik, although I feel like it probably just dies. Let's see. Yeah, end the turn. I mean, we could also cast a Valkyrie. Let's try and get him on there and step. Okay, Rocky's Bargain. So they're probably digging for a sweet... Oh, spicy boy. Okay, so they're on some sort of combo. Greeter. Okay, it's gonna be that new reanimate 6 different. Oh, spooky stuff. Overlord. There's no Arden in the bin yet. Okay, we'll just go now. Are they just wiping next turn? You know, if they are, so be it. Absolutely not 2 more lands. Okay, so we're gonna jam with everything, hold back Murata, then activate. Sick. I think they're sweeping next turn. Let's see. I mean, if they don't sweep, I think we got it because there's no Arden. If they okay, they play a tap land, and we get there. Simple game, sure. Okay, we get out the Siren. I think we go here. Hold this back to trade with the bat because we don't want them getting the 27. All right, we'll trade here. Play you outright and just pray they don't have a shelter by ghost. No attacks. Oh, damn it. Okay, jam for 1. Keep them low. We can get that aerial unit out next turn. Can they gain life? Yeah, they can. Shit, I should have held this back. Ugh. Yeah, I should have held this back to double block. Okay, you're pretty useless. I think both of you are actually pretty useless. No attacks. Another Pride Mate. Triple Pride Mate. Okay. So actually, if we block here, let's go like that, and then we'll go like this. Yeah, then they're not showing us any other way to gain life. Okay. I think we gotta hold these bad boys back, though, unfortunately. Do we want to crew up? I don't... God, this is rough. I don't think so. I think we just chill. Okay, opponent wants to get frisky, so let's go like that. They can only kill one. And we take this, so... Alright. So we're left with just one Guardian. Okay, so we need to draw some more action. Not like this. Not like this. Okay, and they're one... That'll do it. Okay, turn one, Siren. Opponent has a Siren of their own. Yeah, I had a feeling Drunith was coming down. Oops. Interesting play. Alright, I think we just slam a Memory Guardian. I don't know why opponent didn't see that the Siren had flying. Okay, so they got the flash stun thing. Or not. That'll be pretty big. We can start like this. Seems like they got a bounce spell. Or not. Maybe it's just a protection spell. Okay, so they get a million paw patches. That's crazy. And then they just scoop. Sure, we'll take it. 2 lands. What up, Legend? Thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the games. Sorry for it was a short one today. It didn't have a ton of time. And we didn't do that good. I think the deck is still a work in progress. Started off okay, and then yeah, I don't know. I just started losing some games, getting a little frustrated. I think my biggest gripe about the new set is that, and I think this is everyone's gripe, is that they just, it feels like such an afterthought. You know, like we get a lot of the things I've been trying to brew up. It feels like we don't have the support for it. You know, we get a cool card like this, but then we get nothing else to pair it with. I mean, granted, there were a lot of things from the prior set, but it kind of just feels like maybe this was gonna be in this set and then they just decided to throw it in here. So it's been a bit frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. Spider-Man set has been, it's been hard to brew. It's been hard to brew and make competitive, like, you know, kind of jank off meta decks. You know, there are a few cards that are powerful and you can do stuff with, but really trying to do kind of like unique things, it's hard to make them competitive. So getting a little frustrated, but I'm gonna keep trying. Those are my thoughts. I'm curious if anyone else has had some success with a similar build. We threw it around for a hot second there in the Discord trying to find some stuff. Just couldn't quite make this archetype competitive, which you'd think there would be the cards with the Emissary, these affinity bros, and you know, like this new card, the Dowsing Device. This card's phenomenal. Yeah, it's just not, it's a little slow for the meta. But anyways, appreciate the support. Interested if y'all have any thoughts or ideas, but I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.